The future of air combat is not about who is fastest, it is not about who can turn the tightest, it is about who sees first and who shoots first. This is the core principle behind the modern stealth fighter. These aircraft are designed to be ghosts in the machine, nearly invisible to enemy radar. They achieve this through a combination of specialized shapes, radar-absorbent materials, and advanced electronic warfare systems. The goal is simple: detect target, eliminate an adversary before they even know you are there. It is a paradigm shift that has rewritten the rules of aerial engagement and made traditional fighters increasingly obsolete. The F-35 Lightning II is far more than just a fighter jet. It is the culmination of decades of American aerospace innovation, a flying supercomputer designed to dominate the information-centric battlefield. Developed by Lockheed Martin, it is the most expensive weapons program in history, intended to be the backbone of the United States Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, and numerous allied nations. The F-35 comes in 3 distinct variants: the F-35A, the F-35B, the F-35C. This versatility is a key part of its design philosophy. At its core, the F-35 is a sensor fusion platform. Its most powerful feature is not speed or maneuverability, it's the brain. The jet is equipped with incredibly advanced sensors, starting with the AN/APG-81 ESA radar, and the electro-optical targeting system. It seamlessly fuses data from all these sensors, and from other friendly assets, into a single, coherent picture of the battle space. That situational awareness is displayed to the pilot through a revolutionary helmet-mounted display, letting them literally see through their own airframe. China's answer to American air dominance is the Chengdu J-20, nicknamed the Mighty Dragon. This is a heavyweight twin-engine 5th-generation stealth fighter that represents a monumental leap for China's aerospace industry. First revealed to the world in 2011, rapid development followed, and entry into service with the People's Liberation Army Air Force sent shockwaves through Western military circles. The J-20 is not a direct copy of any American design, it is a unique aircraft tailored to China's strategic needs. Its existence signals Beijing's ambition to challenge the United States for control of the skies over the Western Pacific. The J-20 is large and imposing. Long blended fuselage, chiseled nose, and canards. Those small wings near the cockpit, twin tails. This design is a complex compromise: stealth speed and agility. Narrator, VO. Comparing the F-35 and the J-20. Narrator, VO, is not as simple as looking at a spec sheet. Narrator, VO. These are 2 fundamentally different aircraft built for different strategic purposes. Narrator, VO. F-35, single engine. Narrator, VO. F-35, multi-role fighter built for versatility. Narrator, VO. J-20, larger. Narrator, VO. J-20, twin-engine design. Narrator, VO. J-20 optimized for speed, J-20 optimized for range, favors air superiority and long-range interception. Narrator, VO. F-35's all-aspect stealth widely considered superior. Narrator, VO. America's decades-long head start in low observable tech. Narrator, VO. J-20's canards may compromise stealth. Narrator, VO. Questions remain about the maturity of these systems and their integration. Narrator, VO. The F-35 has been refined through years of operational use by multiple countries. Narrator, VO. This brain is the F-35's trump card. Narrator, VO. In a drag race, the J-20 likely has the upper hand, especially with the WS-15 engine. Narrator, VO. The F-35 is armed with proven missiles like the AMRAAM. Narrator, VO. The J-20 fields China's PL-15 long-range missile. The PL-15 is a serious threat. Narrator, VO. Ultimately, roles define them. The United States sees the F-35 as the key to maintaining its global air superiority and projecting power. It is designed to be the central node in a networked force, a force multiplier that makes every other asset on the battlefield more effective. For the U.S. military, the F-35 is an offensive weapon. By selling the F-35 to key allies like the United Kingdom, Australia, Japan, South Korea, Israel, the United States ensures interoperability among friendly forces. When allies fly the same platform, they can train, fight, and share data seamlessly. This creates a powerful network effect that China cannot easily replicate. China's strategic goals for the J-20 are fundamentally different and largely defensive, centered on its anti-access/area denial strategy. The primary goal of this strategy is to make it too difficult and costly for the U.S. military to operate near China's shores, particularly in a conflict over Taiwan. With its long range and powerful missiles like the PL-15, it is designed to threaten the critical support aircraft that enable American air power. By targeting U.S. tankers and AWACS, the J-20 can effectively cripple the operational range and effectiveness of shorter-range American fighters. Beyond its A2/AD role, the J-20 is a powerful symbol of China's technological ascendancy and its determination to be the dominant power in its own region. Fielding an operational stealth fighter puts China in a very exclusive club, bolstering national pride and serving as a potent deterrent. The J-20 tells the world, and especially the United States, that the days of uncontested American air supremacy in the Pacific are over. No weapon system is perfect, and both the F-35 and the J-20 have their share of challenges and vulnerabilities. The F-35 program has been famously plagued by enormous cost overruns and developmental delays. Its maintenance costs are astronomical, and sustaining the fleet at a high readiness rate continues to be a major struggle. The F-35's reliance on a single engine is also a point of concern for some, particularly for long-range maritime operations. The jet's software, while incredibly powerful, is also immensely complex, requiring constant updates and debugging. The F-35's kinematic performance is another area often criticized. It is not as fast or as agile as dedicated air superiority fighters like the F-22 Raptor. Its internal weapons bay is relatively small, limiting its magazine depth. Once it fires its internal load of missiles, it must either return to base or carry additional weapons on external pylons, which completely negates its stealth advantage. The J-20's primary weakness has long been its engines. While the new WS-15 is a huge step forward, China still lags behind the US in engine tech. The true performance and service life of the WS-15 under operational stress are still unproven. Furthermore, the overall stealthiness of the J-20 is questionable. While it likely has a low frontal RCS, canards and engine nozzles might create hotspots from other angles, making it more detectable to advanced sensor networks. Another significant challenge for the J-20 is a lack of real-world combat experience and the relative immaturity of the PLADF's fifth-generation doctrine. Integrating the J-20 effectively with older aircraft ground systems and command networks is a monumental task. Until the PLADF can prove it can wield the J-20 in a complex conflict, its true combat effectiveness will remain a subject of debate. So, who wins in a hypothetical showdown between the F-35 and the J-20? The answer is not straightforward and depends heavily on the scenario. In a one-on-one engagement, the outcome would likely be decided by which pilot gets the first shot. The F-35, with its superior all-aspect stealth and mature sensor fusion, probably has the edge in seeing first. However, if the J-20, with its potentially faster speed and longer-range PL-15 missiles, can detect the F-35 first, the tables could turn quickly. The F-35's true strength, however, is not as a lone wolf, but as part of a networked pack, sharing data with each other, allied F-22s, ships and satellites. This creates a web of situational awareness that is currently unmatched, making the whole force far more lethal than the sum of its parts. The J-20 is formidable, but China is still years behind in building deeply integrated joint force networks. Therefore, in a larger conflict, the F-35, backed by the US military's information architecture, holds a decisive advantage. Ultimately, the F-35 comes out on top as the more capable overall platform, not because it is faster or carries more missiles, but because it is smarter. Its information dominance is the key. But that is the verdict for today, in 2025. The J-20 is a clear winner in one crucial area. It has shattered America's monopoly on stealth fighter technology. The future of air combat will be defined by a duel between these two philosophies. The F-35's networked, information-centric approach versus the J-20's focus on range, speed, and disrupting the enemy backbone. The United States may have the lead for now, but China is closing the gap, and fast. The race for the skies is on, and the outcome is anything but certain.